Join us as we take a trip down memory lane and revisit the top 10 times Zinedine Zidane has made the world stop and gaze, from incredible goals to unforgettable moments. Awaiting your amazement? Weird genes. Zinedine Zidane is a legendary football player and coach who, when entering a room, is frequently met with awe and awestruck silence. However, back in 2019, his introduction for his second stint as Real Madrid's manager was dominated by his accomplishments, but by his wardrobes. His other clothing choices, a regular jacket, shirt, and sneakers, didn't draw much attention, but his jeans did. Zidane wore a pair of ultra-tight denim jeans that were flipped inside out at the ankles. The unorthodox fashion choice quickly went viral online, where fans joked and commented in droves. "The late, great Zinedine Zidane was a football god to me when I was a kid," recalled one fan. "This man has never made a bad decision," while another said, "Sounds like burglars cleaned out Zidane's wardrobe and left only his wife's jeans, which he wore at the police station to report the theft." The Real Madrid team was overjoyed to see Zidane back on the field, despite the fact that there may have been a target of some lighthearted ribbing for his sense of style, especially considering the fact that they had to go through a subpar season since he left back in 2018. Headbutt. There are many events that come to mind when discussing World Cup history, but a few are as memorable as Zinedine Zidane's infamous headbutt on Marco Materazzi in the 2006 FIFA World Cup final between France and Italy. It was an unforgettable scene that will live on in World Cup folklore for all time. The Olympiastadion in Berlin was a fitting venue for such a monumental duel. You could feel the tension rising. Zidane, the football equivalent of a painter, scored a penalty for France in the 7th minute that was nothing short of a work of art. But as the clock struck 110 minutes, the plot took a surprising turn. After an abrupt verbal disagreement, Zidane surprised onlookers around the world by landing a vicious headbutt on Materazzi. This was no ordinary contest, and the participant was no ordinary player. That was Zinedine Zidane, one of the greatest footballers in history, and that was the World Cup final. The significance of that one move became clear as he left the field. The moment would go down in history as the crowning achievement of a remarkable career, and it would be etched indelibly in the minds of football fans everywhere. The time fans were shocked by his simple attire. Zinedine Zidane unveiled a new appearance on Instagram, and his followers were confused. Since everyone is used to seeing him dressed up and looking sharp on the football sidelines, his new persona caught everyone by surprise. Zidane, who has eschewed the conventional garb of a manager and a flavor of a flat cap, appears to be at home in any setting. It appears that Zizou is taking advantage of his free time to try something new in his career. He has accomplished this feat in grand fashion. People were so shocked and impressed by his Instagram image that they flooded the comments section. Many people were shocked by how unique and odd he seemed in his casual attire. Missed a UFR event for family. In 2018, Zinedine Zidane was noticeably absent from the annual coaching conference held at UFR's headquarters in Nyon. One could have wondered where Zidane was with the likes of Jose Mourinho of Manchester United, Massimiliano Allegri of Juventus, Diego Simeone of Atletico Madrid, or Arsene Wenger, the legendary former manager of Arsenal, in attendance. Well, Zizou, as he is lovingly known by fans, decided to forego debates on the field in favor of Ibiza's beautiful shores. He was on a Spanish island with his family, wife Veronica, and boys Enzo and Luca, soaking up the sun instead of delving into football methods and the future of the sport. While Zidane regularly represented Real Madrid at the conference in 2016 and 17, he decided to spend his time with his family and rest instead of engaging in football-related conversation this year. Even the greatest heroes deserve a rest every once in a while. Formula One Ambassador. Zinedine Zidane is proving that he is more than just a man who scores goals and hoists trophies by venturing into the high-octane world of motorsport. The football hero, who turned 50 this year, is currently taking a break in the racing circuit after earning acclaim for his on-field wizardry with Juventus, Real Madrid, and the legendary French side that won the 1998 World Cup. In an exciting turn, Alpine revealed the soccer legend as their new ambassador for their 2023 model year car debut. Zidane, ever the gentleman, exclaimed his delight at being there. "I'm happy to be here watching the beauties of motorsport. Being part of the Alpine team is an honor, and I'm eager to embark on this new journey." Adding a touch of humor to the night, Zidane playfully remarked, "Apologies, my English isn't the best." Spectacular UCL volley. Real Madrid's prospects of winning the UEFA Champions League in 2002 were hanging by a thread until Zinedine Zidane scored the game-winning goal in the 94th minute. Zidane scored a goal that would become one of the tournament's most iconic moments, providing Los Blancos with the spark they needed. Zidane produced a jaw-dropping volley with pinpoint accuracy off a soaring cross from Roberto Carlos. The catch is that he did it using his weaker left foot. The ball sailed into the top corner, giving Real Madrid a 2-1 lead and stunning Bayern Leverkusen. That miraculous instant proved to be the deciding factor in their eventual victory and championship. The goal was more than that. It was Zidane's masterpiece on the biggest stage in club sport. Header 1998 World Cup. In sports, 1998 was a year like no other. Zinedine Zidane led France to the first World Cup victory on the sport's biggest stage, and his celebration dance went down in football lore. Zidane rose to the occasion twice, putting away 2 corner kicks with grace and style in the final against the fearsome Brazilians. However, the success of the virtuoso was not limited to his ability to score goals. Zidane's brilliance was on full display in every aspect of the game. On the field, he wove his way past brilliant defenders and created opportunities for his teammates with ease. Those in attendance witnessed Zidane's football ballet, a symphony conducted by his feet on their own grounds. It was more than simply a game. Charity. Even though Zinedine Zidane played football for France, he has never stopped being proud of his Algerian roots. The legendary footballer and Real Madrid coach doesn't just talk about how much they care for one another, his actions speak volumes. Zidane's great connection to the country of his parents' birth is demonstrated by his many visits there, his participation in important events there, and his dedication to charity projects there. Zidane's most recent gesture of kindness has been widely lauded in French media outlets. The Real Madrid star has set aside an enormous sum of money for the Zinedine Zidane Charitable Foundation in his home country of Algeria. This noble action will help poor kids and their families across the country. Teaching children. Once upon a time, football icon Zinedine Zidane landed in Abu Dhabi, not for a game, but for a cause very near and dear to his heart. Zizou, in his capacity as a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador, collaborated with the Swiss watch company IWC Schaffhausen to help build a school for kids with special needs in the Al Bahia neighborhood. Constructing materials weren't the only focus of the day. With the gleam of a World Cup champion in his eye, Zidane met the students from the Special Care Center at the Dome in Zayed Sports City. He was more than just a football legend. He was a ray of sunshine, spreading positivity and encouragement as he taught fans new moves on the field, posed for touching photos, and signed autographs. Shocking Real Madrid's departure. In 2018, Real Madrid was shaken by a bombshell just days after securing an unprecedented third consecutive Champions League title. The team's recent success may be attributed in large part to the leadership of Zinedine Zidane, who just announced his retirement as manager at the Santiago Bernabeu. When the club scheduled an unexpected press conference, rumors were flying around the football world. Fans were on the edge of their seat waiting for Zidane to confirm the unthinkable as rumors flew. The manager was stepping down after leading his team to a 3-1 victory over Liverpool. That's all the time we had today, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon on your way out. See you next time.